dominated and won the title. What can you say about how this entire game played out tonight?
We started off a little slow, but we battled in the second. A couple times there where I think we had a little doubt, but the girls just kept focused, stayed together, kept the unity, and just chipped away at it. Once we kind of got the lead, and I think they started feeling the pressure, and it made it easier for us. But I think earlier in the year we had some, we're 3-3, so those battles kind of helped us to fight with this one. So just proud of the girls, they did awesome.
Thank you, Coach. And finals MVP MJ with 17 points in this match. The second title for Petro Gazz this year. What can you say about how you guys played tonight against Zus Coffee?
I think we really laid it out on the court. I mean, the first set, yeah, it was really rocky, but we all just like came together and were like, no, we gotta do this. Like, and it was just, it means a lot that we won, especially with Lindsey again. It just means so much more.
Lindsey, speaking of that, this is your second conference with Petro Gazz, also your second title with the team. I guess, how are you just feeling tonight with everything?
I mean, it's awesome. I said in the beginning, let's run it back. And I wouldn't say I was half joking, but it's like you never know what's going to happen. And just the fact that we had such a weird start and a weird middle of the season, for us to pull it out and beat some of the top teams in the end just shows how much grit this team has. And we knew we had it all along. It just came out at the end. So it was awesome to do it with this team.
Thank you. And for Myla, ikaw rin nakascore ng winning point for Petro Gazz in this game. Ano naman yung tumatakbo sa isip mo that time that eventually led to that victory?
Nung binigay sa akin ni Jules yung last point, sabi ko kailangan patayin ko na to kasi syempre yung tiwala nung ni Jules sa akin is naibigay naman niya. So ako naman kung ano yung ibigay sa akin ng mga coaches sa loob ng court, ginagawan ko ng paraan yung tiwala din sa akin ng mga coaches sa akin. Ginawa ko sa opposite.
And Brooke, best outside hitter, MVP, and champion in the Reinforced conference. I guess, how are you feeling with everything that went down tonight?
It's amazing. I think how Lindsey said is we had a very rocky start, and I think we all kind of had to come collectively together, and definitely it was a do or die situation for us. And I'm really proud of our team for just having that grit and staying locked in and focusing when it really matters. And I mean, it just goes to show, like, it doesn't matter how you start in the season, it just matters how you finish. So I'm really proud of everyone. I think everyone came in such clutch moments throughout the season. And I mean, we had some rough patches. Lindsey sprained her ankle, she was sick, and we just, trying to figure out what was cohesive and gonna have good chemistry on the court with new coaches. So it was a lot of ups and downs and things we had to push through and figure out. And I'm just super proud of everyone. And I'm really happy with management for taking, it's like a risk for having my parents coming here and coaching the team and everything, and it all worked out. And I'm really grateful. I'm like, just up. My parents are the coaches. Lindsey's rekindled full circle, so it's just, this one means a lot to me.
For Lindsey and Brooke, how did you rally your team back after that tough first set loss? Can you take us through?
I don't think it was necessarily just us. I feel like everyone kind of realized that, okay, that wasn't our best performance and we got to do better. Like, Zus is up, they're doing fantastic, they're a really tough team, and we knew that in order to take the championship, we had to lock in. We had to flip it, everyone had to play better, and I think everyone definitely did make some really clutch moments, so I'm really, really happy with that one.
Yeah, honestly, it was just us cleaning it up on our side. They were playing a good game, but we were kind of giving it to them with our errors. And then in the second set, we kind of started again a little rocky, cleaned it up in the end, and I think in the end, it's a game of errors. Which team makes less errors, which team scores more points. So we cleaned it up and put the pressure on them, and it just turned it around.
Myla, kumbaga full circle moment din sa'yo. Yung quarter ng team na champions, ngayon championship point. Parang ano lang sinasabi din sa, hindi lang sa longevity ng team, hindi sa longevity mo rin as a player na ang dami mo rin pinagdaanan from pagkita ng team and injuries, pero nandito ako pa rin ang top.
We're happy kasi nakuha namin yung championship with Lindsey ulit. So parang bumalik din talaga yung tiwala namin sa loob ng court, and also ang dami ding mga struggle yung team namin, ang dami mga changes na nangyayari. pero mas nangibabaw pa rin yung tiwala ng bawat isa. And you can see naman, hindi namin expect na hindi kayo makakapag-semis na yun nga makakapag-finals din. Pero andun pa rin talaga yung respect ng bawat isa and tiwala din ng mga teammates namin and also yung mga coaches namin na nire-remind kami lagi sa loob ng court. And ito na nga, nakuha na namin itong championship ito with Lindsey din. So I'm really happy na bumalik ka sa amin and natulungan niya yung team.
Lindsey, would you say that it's sweeter to win this title the second time around?
Yeah, of course, twice is always a little nicer for sure. Just the fact that I got to do it with Petro Gazz again is awesome, and with so many of the same girls is awesome. This team has so much grit, and it really just shows, so it's the best.
And for Coach, just for you, full circle from way back when you grew up, even though you had a rock start, like how did you, stay in the zone and block off all the possible distractions about Petro Gazz maybe not performing well as girlfriends who didn't win as much at the start of the ball?
Yeah, like some of the players said, we're still feeling it out at the beginning, so we still didn't have our lineup set. Still gelling a little bit. But yeah, it's just the girls bought in. And in the timeouts, I kept telling them it was errors. Lindsey saying that kind of echoing what I kept saying, that it was us killing ourselves, not them. So as soon as we cleaned it up, we started rolling at that point.
For Brooke and MJ, you've been quite the duo already for Petro Gazz. Talk about that. Talk about that synergy that you guys had from meeting in the team a few months ago, and now you're just a powerful one-to-one shows.
I mean, I feel like it also starts like off the court too. I mean, we talk about volleyball a lot, guys, like, as in a lot. And I think that and just, I don't know, we're just always constant communication and, you know, she's a yapper, I listen, and I just think we just, we gel.
And same question.
Yeah, I'd say like definitely MJ's my bestie, and it's really awesome to be able to play with her. Because even when like through the ups and downs, like I can always look to her to help me in tough times. And I mean, she's always there for me outside of volleyball, inside the court, everything. It's just always such a good friend and always just uplifting me no matter what. And it's really awesome to be able to have a teammate like that because in crunch situations, it's stressful. It's stressful to be, you know, on the court, everything, the stakes are high, and to be able to look at, you know, my bestie girl here. It's awesome to be able just to like know that she's also locked in. She's gonna work her butt off to be able to get the next point, get the next block, and the next dig. And it's just like, it's just reassuring to have her as a player and also like emotional support person. I do yap a lot to her. She's like basically my free therapist. I pay her food sometimes.
Sometimes not.
Sweet to me. But yeah. So
for Coach, we didn't know about that special interest for you, especially, you know, getting with the family, since not a lot of people get the opportunity like this to compete and when you die.
Yeah, somebody on their phone showed me a picture of, I think it was when she was maybe 16, who won like a championship in a tournament, and it was like a then and now. So it's kind of like, how many years has that been? And 12 years ago maybe. And it's just, yeah, it's fun being here. We always watch the team. We're always watching Hawaii. We're always watching Petro Gazz play all the games. Sometimes we're stuck up at 2, 3 in the morning watching it, but we felt, you know, connection with this team. So coming here with the opportunity that we had, it was just, we didn't hesitate and took it. This means it worked out well, I think.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's just awesome. I mean, yeah, my parents haven't coached me. Last time they did was what, 10 years ago, almost. So it's just awesome to have them here. I'm super grateful that management had them come on board with Petro Gazz, and it's just awesome to be able to have them here, not only as my coaches because I'm familiar with them, but also just have family around. Because I don't think a lot of people understand, like, being an athlete, especially being away from your parents and like your home, is kind of hard. It can get really rough at times. Definitely with the distance and just, I mean, ultimately, my team's my family, and without them, like, you know, I'm just alone. So it's really awesome to be able to have my parents here and just like be another additional support group here. So I'm very happy and grateful of what we're doing. I don't know, that's what I'm telling you.
I knew we had a good team. It's just a matter of getting the team to play together. So they asked us, knowing that Lindsey, because we remember Lindsey from when they played together in college. So we knew she was a good player, and it just came off winning, the All-Filipino conference. So it was easy to take that team because we were like, hey, we can just call timeouts, control the game, make some subs, and let them do the rest. So that's pretty much what it was.
Lindsey, just on your second, will you be shooting for a third?
I mean, who knows? If I'm coming back, I'd love to be with this team. I definitely would be interested in another reinforced conference. Why not a three-peat,